All right, guys, you already know the deal. New week, new video. We did a lot of work on the Avanti this week. Let's just get straight into the video. All right, guys, so I kind of forgot to film a couple of the videos for Monday and Tuesday. We didn't have work on Wednesday. Just ordered some parts, ran some errands. But yeah, basically, so Monday we finished mounting and wiring the entire engine bay. So the lights, the ignition system, the wiper power, the horn, basically everything is wired. And then we also installed the battery to hook it up. And that was practically everything we did on Monday. Off the ace we go, baby. Let's go. So Tuesday, we finished mounting and bolting down the entire hood. We made sure all the latches were lined up and the hood safely fit down so it didn't scratch the paint. I was struggling to hold this thing up. I started shaking. I was like, holy, I'm gonna drop this thing on the paint and scratch it, but luckily I was able to hold it up. We were there for a little bit, but we got it done, so that's good. We also threw on the front medallion, which honestly is pretty dope. I like it. Ace hardware, baby! Well, we finished the full trunk latch, so we had to make sure the latch was lined up and could actually lock and unlock through the latch on the door. So yeah, that process was a bit annoying, but we got it done. Then we installed the vent windows, which we had to make a trip to Ace to get some bolt we needed to do that. They looked awesome and fit perfectly. And then you can see here that there's a gap, but the gap is for a trim that will cover the entire thing. So yeah. You think Popeye's the best?
Yeah, Popeye's has the best, chicken tenders, flavor-wise.
I think Cane's tenders are the best.
Yeah, Cane's tenders are money. You know I love my Cane's.
Oh yeah. What about best burger?
Best burger fast food?
Yeah.
Jack in the Box, dude. Bacon ultimate.
Really?
Bacon ultimate cheeseburger or In-N-Out.
I was gonna say I would have to go with In-N-Out. Yeah. In-N-Out burgers are the shit.
In-N-Out's money.
All right, guys, what's up? It's Thursday. Here's our plan today.
We're back. All right, so hood needs to come off because we need to put the whole radiator in the car, and we unfortunately missed that step coming up first. So we're gonna take the hood off right now. Radiator and intercooler for the AC. Harry's gonna deadlift from the bottom, I'll install from the top. We'll keep the hood off until we finish all the wiring stuff. All that intercooler going. After that, we're gonna finish all of our windows, seals. We're just gonna figure out what to do.
Yep, that's the plan.
We'll figure it out.
All right, yeah, so basically we started by taking the hood off again so we can install the radiator, which wasn't hard at all. We got it all lined up and installed. We also had to tighten bolts and also wanted to clean out the threads for the spring mechanism for the hood. So we took the entire hood off. Back at Ace Hardware. While the hood was off, we clamped down all the hoses, used our heat gun for some of the shrinking clamps. We actually had to take the battery out so we could get to the bolts. The batteries are pretty bad, so we're gonna we're gonna order a new one online. We then cleaned the threads of the hood and slapped it back on so we could put the springs in. Yeah, this time it was much easier than the first time, or not the first time, but the last time we did it. It didn't take nearly as long. That was pretty nice. Once we were done with that, we moved on to the window trim, which was pretty easy to install. I like it, it looks cool. That was it for this week, but next week we're planning on installing the back window. We actually have to probably take the windshield out and put the trim on first, because the trim was you have to put the trim on before you install the glass, just because of the way it goes into the seal. So we're gonna take the front windshield off, we're gonna install it back again, we're gonna install the back glass. But yeah, so that's all we have for this week. Basically just working on the Avanti the whole week. It's probably gonna be the same thing for next week. It's a client car, so we've got to get this car finished practically by Christmas time. So next week we'll be working on the Avanti as well. In future videos, you should expect to see us working on the Bronco. Corvette's going to stay at interior until it's done. We're going to take it straight to Barrett Jackson. Yeah, so we'll work on the Camaro, the Bronco, once we have the Avanti done. Yeah, but thanks for tuning in for this week's video. Get back at it for you guys next week.